Welcome back. Today we're here with the 2025 Tiffin GH1 luxury adventure vehicle. Started in 1972 with the Allegro. In 2024, they came out with the GH1 in competition with the REVEL, Storyteller, Integra, Launch. There's many adventure vehicles right now. We're going to take a look at the offering from Tiffin and see the beautiful upgrades. So this is not just the regular GH1. This is the one-up version of the GH1. So this will have upgraded lights, shocks, bed mattress. So we'll take a detailed look at the exterior, interior. All right, so let's get started. So coming into the front of this 2025 Tiffin GH1, the one-up package is going to add some awesome features. So if you take a look at the bumper, we have off-road lights, LED lighting in the bumper. Up top, we have a huge light bar in addition to the marker lights. So that'll be the first one-up upgrade with this GH1. So we have the matte black bumper, grille, beautiful Mercedes star, and then I love the detail of the matte black hood. With this 2025 GH1 using the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, you have a lot of safety features. We can see the parking sensors in the bumper. The MBUX system has audible and visual warnings. So if you're getting close to an object, whether you're parking or if you're off-roading, it'll turn on the 360-degree camera. In the grille, we can see our front-facing camera. If you're close to an object, it'll actually show you the front view. If you're getting close to an object on the sides, you have your 360-degree camera, so you're not running anything over or damaging your vehicle. With the Tiffin GH1, you have this awesome stance. You have the upgraded wheels. We're going to take a closer look at that in a moment. And with the GH1, they have an onboard air compressor, so we can see the air chuck. There's one in the front and one in the back. This is powered by an inline-4, 2-liter twin-turbo diesel motor, 9-speed automatic transmission. Taking a look at the front, we have our light bar and our off-road lights down below lit up. We have individual controls for the lower lights and the light bar on top. With the high-performance LED headlights from Mercedes, you're still getting this beautiful aggressive look. We have the daytime running light. So Tiffin did a great job adding these features with the one-up version. Also, you have the upgraded off-road wheels and the all-terrain BF Goodrich tires. These are going to be the 240/570. This is a 17-inch rim. If we look on the inside, we still have our standard strut from Mercedes, but then we have Fox shock bracket up top. Now this GH1 with the one-up version also has hood struts, making it super easy to lift the hood. You see the agile off-road hood struts. This is a very heavy hood, but it makes it one-hand operation to open the hood. Now looking down below, we have a 5.8 gallon DEF filler. Here's our twin turbos. This is the high output inline-4 twin turbo diesel motor. It's 208 horsepower, putting out 332 pound-feet of torque. Looking down below is our onboard air compressor. The great thing about the Mercedes Sprinter chassis is you have a lot of room for extras. We have our air cleaner box, our jump point for jump starting. And the great thing about this GH1 with the lithium batteries, it has a battery merge button. So if you do need to jump start, you can actually jump start this vehicle from the lithium house batteries. Now taking a wide look at the passenger side, we can see the underlit running board gives you a nice view in the dark so you can climb in and out safely. And you can see that beautiful upgraded Tiffin wheel. And then down below underneath the side molding, we have this rhino coating. Not only does it look good with the contrasting colors, but it also protects that lower panel. Down low, we have our painted GH1 logo, double pane acrylic window. It is insulated. You can see our 1UP equipped sticker on there letting us know this is a special Tiffin. And then up top, they have a Girard awning. Here on the side, we have our sleeping pod for our feet, so we have extra room on the inside. As we zoom into our side mirrors, so we looked at our 360-degree camera already, but we also have a puddle lamp, integrated turn signal, and regular mirror and wide angle mirror. This also has lane monitoring, so for your blind spot, this will light up red if someone's in your blind spot. And then that beautiful sloping window of the Mercedes chassis makes it easy to view your side mirrors. Up top, we have porch light, again, making it very easy to walk around this vehicle in the dark. As we come down low and check out our Tiffin off-road wheel and Fox shock in the rear. So this 1UP GH1 does have some nice upgrades. You can see your spare tire underneath, which is a normal spot on a Sprinter to have your spare tire. This color is the Pebble Gray. It's a stock color from Mercedes, but Tiffin has used this stock color and keeps it the same name, Pebble Gray. My particular favorite is this Pebble Gray, kind of a sandy desert color. It looks pretty awesome. Up top, we're going to have a 15,000 BTU GRE air conditioning system. Not only does this put out cold air, you can use it as a heat pump and have warm air come out of it. It's also Bluetooth controlled. So the GRE is known for being very quiet, which is great because if you're comparing this to the REVEL has the Coleman Mach 13,500 BTU AC on the roof. So the GRE actually is a very nice air conditioning system. The fairing around the back with marker lights. We have 2 solar panels on top. We'll take a look at that with our side ladder. We have our wide angle rear view camera, 3rd brake light. I love the Tiffin logo, how they made it this chunky 3D look. We have UV tinted glass also with defrost. Beautiful Mercedes star or Sprinter badging. Again, this is the 2500. It is a 144-inch wheelbase, and the all-wheel drive is great. You don't have to switch in and out of 4x4 mode or high or low. This is all-wheel drive, will automatically give torque to the front wheels as soon as the system senses you need that torque. Down low, we have a 5,000-pound tow hitch, also 7-pin connector, sewer hose storage, and to the left of that is our rear air chuck, which is great. Again, if you need to change the air pressure for different terrain, sandy soil, you're able to inflate your tires easily. And then in our bumper, we have the parking sensors, again, for visual and audible warnings. This GH1, beautiful look, and I love the color. One thing to note, here on the side, we have an exterior freshwater connection. So you don't have to leave the door open in order to connect the fresh water in the back. So you can leave the barn doors closed and connect your fresh water here on the exterior connection. We have our smart plug system, heavy duty metal construction on this outlet, and it's a 30 amp short connection. All right, now looking down low next to our rear wheels, again, you see part of the shock bracket and that Fox shock. You see our exhaust for our Aqua hot system. Here's our gray water outlet, also with the valve control. We have 26 gallons of fresh water capacity, 23 gallons of gray water capacity. You see more of the rhino lining, that heavy duty coating that they put on the lower part of the chassis. Here's our cassette toilet with 4.5 gallons of storage. This has the wet bath on the inside. We'll see that in a moment. And here's our aluminum ladder, heavy duty welded ladder. Putting the ladder on the side is a great idea because if you want to do any additions, such as a tire carrier on the back, you can still have another spare tire on the rear doors. And with the side mounted ladder from Tiffin, it's great because you don't lose your ladder space and you can still access your solar panels up top. So here we are on top with the 220 watts of solar panels on our GH1 1UP version. You see our GRE air conditioning system our max air vent fan, and the heavy duty roof rack. Double pane acrylic window for the jump seat, also with cassette shades. And we have another step. With this high clearance vehicle, you have lots of ground clearance with the all-wheel drive Mercedes-Benz chassis. These side steps really are going to help your knees when you're climbing in and out of this overlanding adventure vehicle. So coming into the passenger side, we have that nice pop of the door with the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis, nice and solid. The great thing about the Tiffin GH1 is that they're using full power seats for the chassis. So you have memory for 3. You also have 4-way lumbar control with the power. And these are the leatherette comfort seats. Before we get to that, we'll look at this door panel. We have lots of storage with the upper and lower pockets. You can get a large water bottle in here. We have stitched armrest, feels very good. Assist handles to get in. Down low, we have our stock step. We have hydraulic jack. A little bit of space underneath the seat for electrical. These seats do swivel, so very easy to control the swivel. Once they lock in place, you're able to drive the vehicle. You cannot drive it with the seat swiveled. Now these comfort package leatherette seats, very high quality material, great side bolstering. Also thorax and thigh airbag. You have an airbag in the B pillar, also an airbag in the A pillar and the dash. So Mercedes does an amazing job with safety and comfort. We have a manual adjustable thigh, adjustable armrest, has a nice feel to it. And instead of having a glove box, we have this bin. So it's very nice. You don't have a door you have to open and close. Adjustable air vents with the beautiful design. Now we're gonna hang on to our grab handle. We're gonna climb on up. Tiffin put these beautiful heavy-duty rubber floor mats. You can catch a lot of water and debris, mud. And going across, we have another heavy-duty mat for the driver. In our front dash, we have some storage, also with rubber-lined flooring. Rubber lining on the interior of this cubby. Another cup holder, adjustable air vent. But look at all the cup holders. We have 2, 3, 4 cup holders for each side. All right, now as we make our way around to the driver's side, we're gonna see more of the safety systems from Mercedes-Benz. And it's great because Tiffin went all out with the chassis. This has all the safety features you can get with the Sprinter. On our driver door, more of the beautiful brushed aluminum hardware, one-touch windows, fully power mirrors, also heated and power folding in. We have 3 heat settings on passenger and driver seat, also power locks. Before we climb in, we can see our ARB compressor control. We saw that compressor underneath the hood. So it's great, very easy to access from the driver's side. We have fuse panel underneath the driver's seat. As we take a wide angle look at this left side, we can see our light control. Here's our battery merge button, so we can jump start the chassis with the house batteries if needed. Here's our beautiful Mercedes key. Hitting inside, we have our light bar and bumper light controls. So very beautiful setup on this. As we take a wide angle look, we can see the leather wrap steering wheel, full function steering wheel. The left side of the steering wheel will control the instrument cluster in the front. The right side of the steering wheel will control our 10.25 inch MBUX system on the right. So let's take another angle. I love the solid close of the door and the beautiful look of the instrument cluster. Super clear screen. I love the startup sequence of the chassis. Now the left side of our full function steering wheel is going to control our instrument cluster in the front. You can see in the bottom left of the digital display, we have our blind spot monitor on, lane keep assist, also crosswind assist. If you have a strong crosswind, this will help keep you stabilized. You also have pedestrian and traffic assist. If the front or rear camera detects cross traffic, it will autonomously brake the vehicle. The vehicle will hit the brakes so that you're not running into cross traffic. Anytime you get lost, you can hit your home button and we can check out our different functions. We can look at our navigation, our radio. We have XM radio, AM, FM. Also, you have Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We're gonna go to our trip meter. You can go between fuel economy. You can keep track of your mileage. Also, you can have the digital speedometer in front of you. Looking at the right side of our MBUX system, we have a very responsive touchscreen. Nice bright colors, very beautiful. You can control everything from the steering wheel, so you don't have to ever take your hands off the steering wheel. And if you say, "Hey Mercedes," "Hey Mercedes,"
how can I help?
So very responsive. And if you want to cancel that, you just hit the back button and you can exit out of the voice assist. So it's intelligent voice assist, very clear, very easy to understand. We have our phone function, volume control. Here is our start stop button. If you're out on your adventure and your battery is getting low on the remote, if the remote actually dies and you can't start your vehicle, this little cubby down below, if you put the key inside of here, you can start the vehicle even if the remote is dead. We also have another USB-C, 12-volt charging, our HVAC controls. Up top we have wireless charging, 3 USB-Cs. So plenty of storage. Down below we have tons of leg room. I love the Mercedes chassis because it has so much leg room. You're sitting so high up in the chassis that the wheel wells are not crowding out your feet. So that's another advantage of the Mercedes chassis. The Mercedes Me app connects to your phone and you can control things like you can remote start the vehicle, you can locate the vehicle, check service intervals. Also, you can see tire pressure, fuel level. It's such a great app to have on your phone. So you can control the chassis and see the status of your chassis with the Mercedes Me app on your phone. So up top we have more storage, large sunshades, regular rear view mirror, sunglass holder, SOS button. We have our map and cab lights. Also these down lights, they will illuminate down below when it's dark so you can still see without having a distraction. And then we have grab handles up top. And then looking at our shelf installed by Tiffin, we have upgraded speakers in the ceiling. And here's a wide angle view of our chassis. You can see the beautiful design and the view from the cab is amazing. When you drive the Sprinter, you feel like you're flying on the highway or on the trail. With our swivel seats, we have to scoot them all the way forward just to get it swiveled. Once you swivel it, then you can move the chair in place however you like. All right, so it's pretty sweet. Once you get the seat swiveled, it'll lock back in place. You do have to reach back in order to move the seat back. But it's great because you have this area with the Lagoon table system and all 4 of you can have a meal together, play a game. Very nice spot in this GH1. Now coming into the back of our GH1, you see our 1UP equipped sticker. Very smooth operation of the sliding door with locking mechanism. So if you're on a hill, it won't slide back. We have our water drains, hot, fresh tank, and cold, fresh water drains. I love this magnetic table. You can eat outdoors, have a nice meal, play some games under the awning, under the Girard awning. You can also adjust the angle with this thumb control on the L track. And I love the finish of the wood. It is a laminated wood, but it has a very beautiful look to it. Now, as we climb up into the side, we have this great step. It's really gonna help save your knees. And then we have a grab handle, making it very easy to get in. We have a magnetic bug screen and shade. So we have it rolled up top right now, but you can keep the bug screen down, have the fresh air coming through, keeping the barn doors open in the back. We'll see the bug screen in the back, so you can have fresh air coming through the cab. Heavy duty vinyl flooring, also with this nickel color, and is very grippy, has nice traction. and then some metal edging. We have our fire extinguisher. Taking a wide angle look, we have our jump seats, lagoon table, some storage up top. And looking over the cab, we have a curtain rod for privacy, Starlink setup on the left side, also a little bit of storage up top with carpet lining. We have high intensity LED lights, max fan air vent, and our smoke detector. In the back is our control system for our Aqua hot system, our Victron Energy inverter and command center, all of our light switches, Lippert platform bed control. We have it up right now, and then you can see part of that GREE air conditioning system. Very nice because you can control it from Bluetooth with your phone on the GREE app. Another ventilated acrylic window, also bug screen and blackout shade, LED lighting, nice bracket, 12 volt and USB A and C connection. We have nautical style door handles, locking everything in place. Here are manuals, 110 volt and a wire access port to the roof. So I'll lock that back in place. Now take a look at these jump seats. This is material, this ultra leather material, very high quality. I love the pattern for this stitching, very comfortable, nice lumbar support, and the beautiful Tiffin logo. We have 3-point harnesses, and these seats will move left to right so that you do have some room. And we have our adjustable lagoon table system. Down below, we have some access. Here's our Aqua hot system. More lawn seal vinyl flooring with the extra traction. Now coming around to our galley, I love the refrigerator. You have this whiteboard for notes, fun messages, however you want to use it. 3 cubic foot refrigerator with freezer. Got our extra keys. Of course, we can latch this, lock it in place. I love this composite material with the metal fleck. We have extra countertop space for cooking. And here is our induction burner. Nice ball bearing slides, also solid wood maple construction on these drawers. Super smooth function. You can lock that drawer in place. Solid metal handles. I love the composite material. That metal fleck in there gives a beautiful marble look to this countertop. Modern matte black faucet, also stainless steel sink. We have our cubby tray, also spice rack if you want to use it. We can hang some utensils. Another 12 volt, another USB A charging port. Here's our plug-in for the induction burner, overhead LED lighting, our awning controls, light control, and pump. So on the GH1, we don't have a microwave, but we do have a little bit of storage up top. Aluminum cabinet construction, heavy duty hinges, and carpet lining. So nice quality on these doors and cabinets. Down low, we have our macerator pump switch. We have more storage in these cabinets. And again, more solid maple construction. Very beautiful setup on the drawers, nice quality. On the vertical door, we have more storage. This can be our pantry. Nice soft close on the hinges. And then this bottom is our step to get into our platform bed. Of course, we have this folded up right now, but I like having the step here, makes it a little bit easier to get in and out of bed. Now coming around to our bathroom, we've got these heavy duty latches to keep the doors shut. This door will give you some privacy. We have LED light strip, max fan air vent, easy to clean surface on this fiberglass. We have the Showermiser system, so you can save water. You don't have to waste water. You can wait till it warms up before you turn the shower on. Adjustable handheld shower head, clothesline, shower niche. So you got a little bit of room in there. Our tissue holder and slip resistant shower pan. The Thetford cassette toilet, this can also rotate to give you a little more room, however you want to use this. Pretty standard shower setup, but very nice quality on all of the hardware. And these doors have a good feel, solid feel to it. We have our camera on wide angle so we can give you as wide of a view as possible. Now coming into the rear bed area, you can see a little bit closer our Agree air conditioning system, suspension for our bed frame, and here's our area for the motor. This bed platform will take 750 pounds, so you don't have to worry about having 2 people sleep on this. I love the barn doors. They will lock in 90-degree or 180-degree positions, making it very easy to load and unload. But what's great about it is you have your outdoor shower right here. So whether you're spraying off gear, cleaning up your pup, or if you want to have a nice outdoor shower, you can also connect your fresh city water here if you'd like, but you can also connect it on the outside down below. We'll have our fresh water storage, LED strip lighting. We have some ventilation to keep the tanks from freezing. Here's one of our radiators for the hydronic heating. Here's our sleeping pod for our feet with a little storage net. Coming to the left, another storage net with USB-A and C. Charging port. We have dimmable LED lighting, our ventilated awning window, also with cassette shades, LED strip lighting. Up top, we have cargo net for a little bit of gear storage. On the left side, we have our battery compartment. We have our house switch, tank heater, battery heaters. This is our cargo light, and we have an expandable solar port. We can add solar panels to this. It's great having the 110 volt outlet right in the back. Underneath, we have some storage for a hose, a spray hose, ventilation for the inverters and batteries, LED strip lighting, as 2 270 amp hour batteries, and is expandable up to 3 270 amp hour batteries. So in addition to having a little bit of cargo space, we can connect some gear. This panel will completely come off, and we can see our Victron Energy 3000 watt inverter. We have our Battleborn Game Changer 3.0. These are the 270 amp hour 12 volt system, and it is pre-drilled for another 270 amp hour battery. Here's our 30 amp shore connection. These are the shades for the front cab, so we can insulate and block out light in our front windows. And then our L-track system, making it very easy to tie down cargo. Also, if you have a mountain bike, whatever gear you're using, you can tie it down with the L-track system. Guys, thank you for joining me today as we took a look at this beautiful Tiffin GH1. I hope you enjoyed the video. Special thanks to La Mesa RV for letting us spend the time with this vehicle so that we could share it with you. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Also, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. We look forward to bringing you more adventure vehicles such as the Tiffin GH1. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.